Morning once again. This is your teacher, Mark Moica, for the grade 9 mathematics. Now, we are dealing with combinations. Okay? So, the first two na meron tayo na binalagyan natin is we have the jointly and we have the inverse. And this will be the last in the variation na meron tayo, which is the combination. So, I'll just give you a brief background about combination. Ano? When we talk about combination, it is the joint of every aspect of variation. So ano na yung mga aspect yan? We have the directive, we have the inverse, we have the joint, and then put it all together what will serve as our combination. So without further ado, let's proceed with our lesson for today. Okay. So the combination is the statement of z varies directly as x and inversely as y. So meaning this is being the combination of directly and inversely. So pag pinagsama mo na yan, we call this one as combination variation. So meaning z is equal to k multiplied by x, which is the directly, and inversely with y, which is over y. So, ang pagkuha ng constant variation is napakasimple lang. We just simply try to change the k natin, di ba? Yung z and y being multiplied and then over natin pairs. Where k is a constant variation. Okay. Using k as a constant variation, we write the equation of the variation for each of the following. One is W varies jointly as C and the square of and inversely as B. So if you notice here, kung titingnan natin mabuti, itong given na examples, W varies jointly as C and the square of A. So meaning, ito siya, A natin, C, jointly, C and square of A, and inversely as B. Right? So usually it's a matter of how you comprehend a certain problem. But since this is a combination, expect something that the inverse and the direct and the joint being considered as 1. So number 2, P varies directly as the square of x and inversely as s. So ating P is equal now varies directly as the square of x. So x squared natin, over natin kay s because that is inversely s. Okay. So next, the electrical resistance R of a wire varies directly as its length L and inversely as the square of its diameter, which is D. So here, the electrical R of a wire varies directly. So alam natin R is equal to K varies directly with the length L inversely as the square of D squared. So ang ating D natin is over natin D squared. Next problem. The acceleration of A of a moving object varies directly as the distance D it travels and inversely as the square of the time it travels. So meaning A natin dito, ito yung ating hinahanap o malaking A because this is the acceleration. And we have equals because it is varies directly as the distance D. So A is equal to KB and inversely as the square of the time. So that is over T squared. So ganyan lang po kasimple yung ating combination. Ano? So another problem, the pressure of P of a gas, di ba? P of a gas varies directly. Alam na yan. P is equal to K multiplied by P, temperature, and inversely as its volume, which is over nothing. So it is more on exercising, familiarizing a certain problem. But if you know the theory on how to find the equation, hindi ka na masyado mahihirapan dito. Kasi alam mo na yung mga dapat gawin, lalo na pag minarelate ka directly, jointly, at inversely, alam mo na kung ano yung gagawin mo sa susunod na equation. Okay? So let's just try to put this one as the following examples. Notice hindi na ako gumawa ng mga animation dito kasi para dire-diretso na natin makita. So just follow the red button na meron tayo dito, yung aking marker dito, para hindi tayo malito. So if z varies directly as x and inversely as y, okay? So inversely daw as y and z, wait, doon muna tayo, no? Z varies directly as x and inversely as y. So dito, z is equal to k, direct tayo, which is k multiplied by x and inversely as y. So over y. So find k, so sabi dito, if y is equal, and z is equal to 9 when x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 2. So meaning, in finding k, ang ginawa ko lang, yung x natin, ibinaba ko dito. Yung y natin, itinabi ko kay z. Kaya siya naging k is equal to zy over natin by x. Where z is equal to 9, y is equal to 2, and x is equal to 6. So therefore, 9 times 2, you have 18. 18 divided by 6, that is equal now to 3. So therefore, my constant variation now is 3. So ang ginawa ko, bumalik ulit ako dito sa ating general equation, and I change the value of k to 3. So meaning z is equal to 3 of x over natin for y. Now, in finding the z when x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 12, ganun lang din ang ginawa ko. Sinubstitute ko lang yung x na maging 8, yung y na maging 12. So meaning find z when x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 12. So here, I just simply say, change the value of x. So since 3 multiplied by 8, ang x natin is 8 kasi, and divide natin by 12, which is y natin. So 3 times 8, that is equal to 24. So when I divide 24, divide ko by 12, the result or the quotient that I have is equal to 2. So ang z na ko is equal to 2. Meaning, every time I have x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 12, having 3 as my constant variation, my response to z is equal to 2. Okay? So, ganyan lang po kadali ang combined variation. It's a merely practice. Alam ko at first medyo malilito ka, pero practice lang ng practice, maiintindihan mo yan pagdating ng araw. Okay. Let's another have a problem here. If r varies directly as s and inversely as the square of u, okay, doon muna tayo. R is equal to k directly as s. Inverse daw natin sa u squared. So ganito yung magiging ating general equation as a whole. Now, in finding k, again, yung ginawa ko lang, yung s, ibinaba ko dito. Yung u squared, itinabi ko kay r. Kaya ang k ko is equal to r multiplied by u squared over natin kay s. That is inversely as s. But here, nakalagay dito, the square of u. Right? And ang given naman ay r is equal to 2. When s is equal to 18, u is equal to 2. So, since r and u is magkatabi na, so multiply ko na lang 2. But since I have squared, so since squared ko muna yung 2 squared natin. So, s natin by the way is 18, ano? So, meaning this is 2 multiplied by 4 because 2 squared is equal to 4. 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, ito na yun. 8 over natin kay 18. But since I see that this is 8 and 8, I know that this can be divisible by 2. So, nung dinivide ko siya by 2, ang 8 divided by 2 naging 4. 18 divided by 2 naging 4. Kaya ang k ko ngayon will be 4 over 9. So, since nakita ko na yung k is equal to 4 over 9, bumalik ulit ako dito sa aking general equation. Where r is equal to k directly with s, inversely with u squared. So, instead na k, ginawa kong 4 over 9. Okay? I know some of the students, pag nakakita ng ganitong problem, medyo sumasakot ang ulo. But please hear with me na lang through this vlog. Okay? Hindi po siya mahirap. Mukha lang komplikado, pero kaya po ninyong gawin ito. So here, find r when u is equal to 3 and s is equal to 27. Ano daw hinahanap? Yung r natin. So, ang r natin nandito equals, kinapit ko na yung 4 over 9, ano? 4 over 9 and 27 over 2 kay 3 squared because yun natin is the square of u. So, meaning, 3 squared is 9. So, therefore, I have 4 over 9, 27 over 9. So, what did I do is that I cancel this 27 and 9 here. Okay? Nung kinancel ko na siya, yung 27 ko, actually, pwedeng ito ang cancel mo. 27 at saka yung 9 na ito, pwede rin. Kasi that is equal to 3. So 4 times 3, naging 12 na yan siya. But since hindi ko siya minultiply kagad, dahil ipinakancel ko siya ulit kay 3 over 9. Okay? Klaruhin ko lang yung 27/9, pwede mo cancelin yan. Okay? But since ang 3 natin tsaka 9 dito, pwede pa itong cancelahin. Kaya kinancel ko itong 3 tsaka 9. But 9 divided by 3 is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So meaning, meron pa akong 3 na naiwan. Kaya ang arc ko dito is equal to 4, 3. Okay? So, ganyan po ang pag-solve. Pag hindi naiintindihan, balik-balikan lang po ito at pakinggan para sa gayon ay maintindihan po ninyo. Okay? Okay. Dito naman, I'll just give you time to think kung paano ito gagawin. Okay? Balikan nyo lang yung ating examples. If R varies directly as S and inversely as the square of U, and R is equal to 2 and S is equal to 18 and U is equal to 2. Find S when U is equal to 2 and R is equal to 4. Actually, pareho lang talaga siya ng given. Pareho din siya ng kaya lang nagkaiba lang sila dito sa U, 2 tsaka 4. The same also with the next problem. Kasi ang next problem natin yun, if R varies directly as S and inversely as the square of U. So, ganun pa rin. R is equal to 2 and S is equal to 18, U is equal to 2. So, pareho lang sila na magiging value of K. So, if you see the value of K here, you go directly to the general equation, change the value of constant variation or the letter K, and now you can proceed in finding S and in finding U. Para sa ganon, makakuha ka na ng tamang sagot. Okay? So I hope that is clear to everybody about the combination. I hope to see you again and I hope to see you soon. Don't worry because I'm here to help. And then kung ano yung mga problem regarding math, you are feel free to ask. So that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.